You can always bet on us because our accuracy remains at a 90%. 6 games, 3 goal scorers like we usually do every weekend. We are at 90 Degrees Restaurant and Lounge at Sanusi Fafunwa, Victoria Island, Lagos. I am Kun. I have Kelechi with me. Kelechi, always a lovely place to hang out every single day.
You could come here and watch some of your games and also get some cool drinks and choppy.
Very important, that one. But let's go to something else. Man City against West Ham United is our very first game, Kelechi. And we're going for a City win and over 1.5. You have to be a brave man to bet against City getting their 13th straight win of the season.
Especially with the form Raheem Sterling is now. He's becoming the late man.
Yeah.
We know 1 minute man, but Raheem is becoming the late man for City. Interestingly, even West Ham themselves have not been able to do anything away from home this season. 5 draws and 5 losses and 3 draws.
Losing away at Goodison Park in midweek, 4-0. Wayne Rooney hat-trick.
It's like David Moyes' side is becoming the Sunderland of last season. It's going to be hard to see them go away to City at the Etihad and get anything in that game.
All right, so Kelechi, let's talk about Inter Milan. Now, aside Juventus, this is the other team that is in form. Their home record is simply splendid. And of course, they've not actually lost a game in the league this season.
Aside Juventus with 21 points at home this season, the next side who's been good at home has been Inter Milan. Interestingly, Napoli has done well away from home more. But I think the kind of form that this man is, Mauro Icardi, the way he's leading this Inter side is going to be hard for Kievo to cause a shocker there. I think Inter also not playing in Europe, they would give it their all. A win will be sure for Inter this weekend.
Well, they've actually won just once in their last 5 games. That's how poor Cabo Verona have actually been. Meanwhile, Atletico Madrid against Real Sociedad, Kelechi. Atleti at home this season have been pretty impressive. That's in the league, of course, and we're going for a win or at least a draw against Sociedad.
Yeah, Atletico Madrid have found some form lately. They've not lost in their last 11 games. Winning their last 2 and scoring 7 goals. But with this Atletico Madrid, you just have to be safe. You have to find a way to keep things a bit locked in there for yourself. So I think a win or draw is safe enough for anyone to go with Atletico Madrid.
All right, Kelechi, in Germany, let's talk about Bayern Munich. We're going for a Bayern Munich victory in their tie against Hannover 96. They have the best home record in the Bundesliga this season, 5 wins and just 1 draw. And Hannover have actually lost 3 of their last 4 Bundesliga games.
The last weekend, we saw them lose. In that game, it was a shocker for most people. But I think Bayern, the best home record in the Bundesliga, 5 wins, 1 draw. I think it's enough to see them over. Hannover side has lost their last 3 of the last 4 games in the Bundesliga. I think Bayern would do enough. It might be slim. Well, with Bayern, you don't know what they're throwing there, but I think they will do enough to win.
Well, Strasbourg hosts PSG this weekend, and we're going for over 2.5 goals in that one. But if you're a brave man, you can actually include a PSG victory, maybe, because they've not lost a league game this season. But we're going for over 2.5 goals, Kelechi.
PSG are in a mad run of form. 12 in 13 games have seen over 3 goals. I think it was just a few days ago that they scored only 2 and a lot of missed chances, a penalty loss for Cavani in there. So I think it's also safe for anyone against Strasbourg to believe that PSG will go in there to get 3 goals.
Cruise control. Meanwhile, Ajax Amsterdam, we're at FC20, Kelechi, and we're going for an Ajax double chance in the first half.
Because their last 2 games has been so they've not lost in the first half. The last 2 games they've scored a lot of goals also. And in that process, at least 3 goals I would say that they've seen in the first half.
They actually scored 6 goals in the first half of their last 2 games.
Also, it's something that you should expect. I think a double chance, which means that they would either win it or have a draw.
You know the story about FC20, Kelechi? They've actually lost their last 5 games in all competitions. So that's the team completely off form.
So the 20, after McLaren led them to win the title a few seasons back, where he spoke some Dutch, I don't think we've ever seen anything close to that 20. So Ajax should be on cruise control this weekend.
Radamel Falcao to score for us this weekend.
Yeah, I know a lot of people were surprised Falcao in here. You'll be wondering how many goals he's gotten all season, but the only man who scored more than him in the Ligue 1 is Cavani. Falcao with about 13 goals already this season in the Ligue 1. I think he would be in there to get the goals for his Monaco side at this weekend.
Continue with our goal scorers. Kelechi, you have Harry Kane in there. 3-3, went on a goal drought, but then he's back scoring. He has 10 league goals and 16 goals in all competitions.
Tottenham are now the mucky boys of world football. Everyone is wondering why they are 7th, and I think it's going to be enough motivation for Harry Kane and his boys to go out there and get the results.
Some people are saying that they are relying too much on Harry Kane. Lionel Messi has his longest goal drought since 2010, Kelechi. We're backing him to score this weekend.
What Ronaldo can do, Messi can do better. Ronaldo went how many games without a goal? Messi is now trying to also beat that record. 6
games without a goal for Lionel Messi.
But we think
that's for Argentina and of course Barcelona.
In Argentina and Barcelona.
Well, guess what? He's gone that amount of games without goals, Kelechi, but still La Liga top scorer with 12 goals.
12 goals. Interestingly, I'm trying to see. We're putting faith in you, Messi. Come on, don't let us down. Get those goals, please.
All right, guys. Like I always say, none of this is cast in stone. But then when we look at the possibilities and probabilities, we bet that what we've actually given to you will most certainly come to pass. He's Kelechi. I am Okun. Have yourselves a splendid weekend ahead, and invite your friends to subscribe to Tricom TV.